Hello everyone, welcome back to Syberia. So, remember, we need to find out where the station master went to, because he kind of ran off in the last part. And we also had to try and get into the greenhouse and fix the thing that's in the courtyard here. Oh, I just noticed that you were there.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
He looks so busy. So busy.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Baruchstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grade? Go ask your Professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Of course.
I won't
So we have to
disturb
go
you
talk to
any
him.
longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Baruchstadt, miss.
Okay, well, let's go talk to him then. Hopefully find out where this is. But I know it's in the greenhouse. Just need to find a way to actually get into it. Okay, let's ask him about this.
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Baruchstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here, and maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
You freaking kidding me? Are you sending me all over the
I'll
place?
leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
No, they're not gonna freaking tell me anything. If you two haven't told me anything. I can tell trying to get these berries are gonna be a pain. Because if I could just get into the greenhouse, it'd be all good. Hopefully these guys might be able to tell me something. But I doubt it.
Gentlemen,
A little prop.
They are kept to what?
Nor trick.
are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Baruchstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Baruchstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Baruchstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barokstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
You guys just said it yourselves.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
Come on, it was.
We were talking in the conditional, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Maybe.
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Okay, thank you.
Here we are, busy chat
Already?
Thank you.
And
Okay, finally I got something out of someone. Okay, I'm going to go back and talk to the paleontologist and the station master. See what they have to say. Hopefully I might be able to get into the greenhouse. Now that they pretty much said that they're growing them. So much walking back and forth just to try and get the berries.
do excuse...
What is it?
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors. It seems that you are perfectly aware of the existence of Sauvignon plants here in Barokstadt. Apparently, you find them very tasty.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it. Production to me is much more satisfying.
So you don't deny?
Why, seeing as the rectors have let you into our little secret, I even converted part of the laboratory into a fermenting room for Amazon Sauvignon wine production. Of course, I cannot produce wine in large quantities. We have to be discreet, after all.
And what about your students? Haven't they noticed anything?
Oh, you know how students are. After all, a chemical reaction is still a chemical reaction, even when grapes are involved. And malolactic fermentation takes time. Sometimes strange odors begin to waft through the corridors. Then I just burn a little sulfur.
Incredible. Totally incredible. You are really something, Professor Pons. Really something.
I'm not sure whether I should take that as a compliment.
Okay, now to go and speak to the station master.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
Not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, you're honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Yay, finally, we can get into the greenhouse. It's about time. Yay, it's finally open.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, let's go into the garden finally. We can get to move those birds. We can find the berries, or whatever that thing is. This is an interesting little place. It looks like there's the berries. I'll just shove them into my shirt.
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay, I think that is all that is needed. Okay, let's go to the ladder so we can get those birds moved. And we can finally fix whatever that was up there. Hopefully this will work. Yay, they're moving. Wait for them to waddle over. Okay, now to finally get out this ladder. Looks like we have to climb higher. I don't know how high this thing goes. Okay, now to fix this.
Impossible to reach it.
Oh, can I use the hook? Nope, apparently not.
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Okay. Didn't realize you wanted
Yes?
to talk to me.
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barrackstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are we going to use that on? The hell is this thing? I think I remember seeing this.
That looks broken.
Okay.
I need a key.
Okay, I found a new thing. I just need to figure out how to use it. In case of problems, contact the following number. Oh, okay. So, new number to call. Okay, let's try calling that number.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
Number sign. Don't know the number sign.
Your combination number is not valid. Your combination.
Let's just go through all the numbers.
Your com. 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 If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barrackstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Guess it was going to have to be a number, not one of these signs. Okay, using the Barrackstadt one.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Do we want to raise it or lower it? I'll try getting it higher first.
You want to raise the water level in the Barrackstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
I'm not entirely sure. I'll try that first, and then if not...
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
So I went through all that just for them to say that they're not available. Great. Oh, okay, I can actually take it. I didn't think I could. Because I tried to take the cylinders because I thought I could use it on the thing in the courtyard, but I know exactly who to give this mammoth to. Because I was talking to the professor, and he was talking about the mammoth toy that Hans mentioned to him, so I'm going to try giving it to him.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend. No?
do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Okay. And it's off. Oh hey, this door is finally open. Okay, finally got a new area. Oh, another cylinder, awesome. So we'll go listen to that. what else have we got? It looks like we can just go that way. I don't see anywhere else we can go. Yeah, we can have a look at this thing. Okay, we got a bottle. Yangala Cola Powder. Don't know what I need that for. I don't see anything else. Looks like I could go this way. Oh no, just to go back that way. Okay, well, we can go talk to him again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
You told me earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian tribe called the Ooks or something?
The Yukals, my dear. Careful not to confuse them with the Ukistran people of Central Asia.
Do excuse me. I wanted to know if your lecture is going to start soon.
Your eagerness to learn delights me, my dear. But I haven't finished studying this marvelous mammoth effigy yet. Don't worry, I will call you. See you later.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Yeah, let's try taking it.
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay. I think that is it for this area. Just need to go find out where I need to use all this stuff. Well, actually, I'll go listen to this sounder first.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
That was interesting. Of course, it turns out that I missed something on the desk, which is this thing. I've been wandering around for ages trying to figure out what to do, and I found this. Test tube holder. What do I do with this? Unless I can grab the egg with it. Hopefully I can. Yes, I can use it. Awesome. I was hoping that I'd be able to use it. Okay, I know exactly where I can put the egg, and no pun intended, sorry. I just realised after I said that. Okay, I'm going to avoid using anything with word egg. But yeah, I realised when I was looking around, the thing in the courtyard, I can use the egg on that. You're just trying to find a way to actually get it was the problem. Of course, me being the idiot, I didn't realise I completely missed something on the desk. So I've been wandering around for like ages trying to figure out what to do. Okay, I can finally get that fixed. Then, should be able to hopefully go and talk to the, rectors. Okay, let's use this thing on here. Hopefully it will work. Okay, there we go, and it should turn. Okay, now to have a look at this thing.